Hi everyone and welcome to Endless Space 2 1.0. So, Endless Space 2 is coming out of early access tomorrow, which is May the 19th, and I got a chance to play 1.0 version. So, let's give it a shot, shall we? I played the first early access build a few months ago, you might remember, and I assume quite a lot of things changed since then. I'm looking forward to it. And we are going to play as the Unfallen. Unfallen is the last faction added during early access, and they have Celestial Vines, faction affinity. They can use their ships to expand their tendrils to adjacent systems. When a system is anchored this way, they can colonize it, or let it provide bonuses, approval and population growth to friends. Okay then, what else do they have? Let's take a look. Off-world agribusiness starts with this technology already discovered. Guardians. Allow discovery of guardians on planets. Guardians provide benefits to their owner and their friends while penalizing enemies. Okay? Mutual understanding. Plus 10% troops damage per friendly factions on Empire, and plus 10% damage per friendly factions on ships. Then we also got planetary landscaping, starts with this technology already discovered, and Harmonious 2, plus 16 morale per alliance on systems and plus 8 morale per peace on systems. Okay then, so let's get started, shall we? That's going to be our faction. We are going to play on Twin Elliptical Galaxy. I'll just leave all these settings on default, actually. There are some advanced settings that we can also change if we want to. Animation speed, yes, let's actually go with fastest. Like so. And what else can we do here? I don't think I want to change any of these. Random event rarity, normal, abundant and rare, alright? We could go with abundant, because why the heck not? Nah, let's go with normal. The rest looks fine. Minor civilization quantity, medium. Alright, looks good. Normal speed, there's also slow, endless, and fast. Minor civilization difficulty. 6 competitors. Medium galaxy density. Medium galaxy size. Alright, let's get started.
Ignorant of other worlds, of other races, we slumbered for ages. We were even ignorant of ourselves. For we knew fire as rebirth, renewal, life, not as death, from above as from below. The carnage of the flames terrified us, but the heart soothed us, and we thought long about what we must do. For this new fire also awoke things inside us. Talents, truths, and a desire to heal the galaxy. Everything begins with fire. But we will not let everything end with fire.
Well, here we are. The Unfallen are ancient arboreal species whose long peace has been shattered by the conflict above their homeworld. Whispers from the heart entice them to spread peace among the stars. See the wispy brown lines enveloping your system? They are vines, they are vital to your work. Through these vines, the Unfallen can expand into the galaxy. Systems can only be colonized once they have been entwined by the vines. In this way, Unfallen worlds always stay connected to one another and gain strength in their unity. Okay, interesting. So, there it is, implant beacon. Unfallen vine ships carry special beacons that can attract and guide vines along star lanes using the implant beacon fleet action. Vines can only be routed in adjacent neutral or allied systems. Systems occupied by non-friendly major or minor civilizations, including empires at Cold War, with the Unfallen, cannot be entwined. Alright. The process can take several turns depending on the number of vine ships on the targeted system, but there is no need to create an outpost. Sounds good? So, let's start moving, shall we? We only start with one ship? No, we got two ships. Okay, that's an exploration ship, and that's the Entwiner. Right. So... can we scan anything in here? We can send probes in the direction we are not going to go in. That seems like a decent idea. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, we could send probes in this direction and then explore in the other direction. Alright, sounds good to me. And let's move. Yep, let's move in the other direction. Sounds good to me. Alright, and let's check our home planet. What are we going to build? Let's check our options. Sacred Harvest. Population Transformation Improvement. Alright. Plus 10 Science, plus 10 Dust. Plus 5 Food, plus 5 Production. We will need production. So let's maybe start from that. That will speed up everything else. And we do have some ruins over here. We should probably study that. But maybe a little bit later. Let's finish drone networks first. And research. This looks quite a bit different compared to the first early access build. So... it's now divided into economy and trade, military, empire development, and science and exploration. And we need to get enough techs in each of these to progress to the next era or whatever. Yep. Or to the next stage. So they all work individually now, I assume. They do. Access to higher stages is granted by researching a sufficient number of technologies from the previous stage of the corresponding quadrant. Yep. So, what do we want to start from? Let's check what the options actually are. It would be nice to get some strategic resources, so we should probably start from economy and trade. That will unlock Hyperium capture as well as titanium refining. What else do we have here? Yes, industrial infrastructure, we need that. Alright, we'll start from xenolinguistics then. And I think that's it. Nope, it's not. We got a hero. I guess we'll assign him to be a governor. Yep. Off you go then.
An eternity of peace has been shattered
And
by
I
the
think that's it
arrival
now.
of violent alien species upon the world of...
Laying down roots, yes, we already know that part. Alright, I guess that's it then. Let's keep moving. And here's the first system. Anything interesting in here? No? It's a collapsing star. Plus 50 influence on the system, okay. Plus 25% extra experience for the fleet doing battles in this system, I assume. Alright, sounds interesting. That's pretty much all we can do on this turn. And we can pass our first law. Let's have a look. What can we get here? Plus 3 dust per population on planets. Plus 20%, I think that's manpower. Plus 10% food to manpower on systems. Plus 20 morale, minus 10% science. Plus 1 resource generation on luxury resource deposits. And plus 10% dust on systems per luxury resource deposit. Plus 20% food per anomalies on colonized planet on systems. So let's go for dust. Basically money. Alright, sounds good. Next. Here's the next system. Large ash. Alright, not colonizable. At least not yet. We need to get the tax. And we also need to spread the vines or whatever. I guess that's the #1 thing that we need to do. Well, I guess we'll work on that then. That system seems pretty decent. A signal. Yeah, there are 2 curiosities. There are 4 total. Okay, we should definitely check that out. Let's just check them out right away. Alright. What did we get? Interesting. Plus 10 morale, plus 3 food per population. Okay then. One more. On the next turn. Let's just keep moving. Oh, there's a system right next to here, okay. And it has both strategic resources. I think that's the first one we should colonize. And we can choose a quest. Possess 2 anomalies in your empire. Colonize 4 new star systems using Unfallen tendrils. Alright, let's go for this one. Possess 2 anomalies. And we'll get a random technology as a reward. Sounds good to me. So, how's this one? Huge lava and 2 curiosities and an anomaly. Huge ash and another curiosity. Hyperium, anomaly and curiosity. Okay, this system looks pretty good. And Eden Incense. That's a luxury deposit. This system looks better than the previous one. It really does. And looks like this is a dead end. We can't keep exploring in this direction. Alright, that's fine, I suppose. Let's see. Let's check this out. Eden Incense. Alright. Three turns to finish Xenolinguistics. And house production, we literally just finished the construction queue. So that gives us drone networks, a little bit of extra production. Asteroid field discovered. Oh yeah, that was our probe. Okay. And population gained, 4 out of 8. So, let's take a look. What next? Probably science. Science and dust. That's only 3 turns. Definitely a good idea. And then we could analyze these ruins or curiosities. It will take quite a few turns, but I guess we should do it. Anything else? Let's have a look. We can't use a probe. We should get more of these scout ships once we finish the construction queue. We'll explore in the other direction. Yep, let's go this way. There's also a curiosity here. Wow, there are like 4 or even 5? Life form curiosity. Okay. Let's check this one, since we already colonized that. We found a guardian. Right, that's our special trait. And what can we do about it? Alright. Well, thanks. Not sure what we can do about it exactly, but alright. Whatever. Can we specialize? Not yet, I don't think so. I guess not. No relevant or available construction is available. Alright. Wait, what? No relevant or available construction is available, really? That doesn't sound very English, but okay. No available construction is available. Seems legit. And... right, the next tech. Oh, and we unlocked the next stage. But we shouldn't be focusing on just one quadrant. We will need plasma metallurgy, because that also unlocks Hyperium capture. What else can we get that's actually useful? Maybe some science. Yes, xenobiology, let's grab that. That will give us a science-focused improvement. What else can we do in here? Victory conditions, it's obviously a little bit too early for that. Alright. We got 191 influence at the moment. Okay. Do you want any of these? I don't think so, not yet. What else can we do in here? That's the economy screen. Not a whole lot we can do just yet. Research, fleet management, heroes. He's almost level 2. That's nice, I guess. And quests. We haven't met any empires, so not much we can do in diplomacy. Right. Let's keep exploring. This way. Anything interesting in here? Large lava and an anomaly? Outstanding production, I like that. Medium lava and 2 anomalies. Medium ash, curiosities. Okay, there's a lot of crap in here, alright. Good to know. Let's check some of these. Let's say this one. Or this one, clonizable. What did we find? Eden incense. Okay. Carry on. And we need a new production. Let's grab another scout ship or whatever these are called. Exploration ship, right. Sounds good. Only 3 turns. I don't think we can do much else just yet. Not yet, no. And there's the level up. We can assign some skills. How about we get some production? Can we get production? Kind of. Alright, let's get some production then. Here. What else? 6 out of 9 population. And how's that vine ship doing? Will it be done sometime soon? Can we see some kind of timer on this? Remaining turns, 5. Okay, I guess that will take a while, but that's fine. We should build another one of these. Maybe after the exploration ship. Because, you know, expansion is always important. In any 4X game ever. It's no different here. We haven't met any AIs just yet. I assume that will change in the near future. Let's launch another probe. Maybe in this direction. And we can go this way ourselves. 7 out of 9. And there's the ship. So create a fleet. And we can check these curiosities really quick. Let's have a look. Or we could check the ones in the next system. Let's check the ones in the next system. Get over here. I can't grab him anymore? That was weird. And production. Vine ship? How long do we have to wait? Only 5 turns. That's not too bad. Let's grab another one. And research is done. We unlocked another technology stage, right. So, what do we want next? Maybe some military techs, you know, just in case. What can we get in here? Plus 40 initial experience on ships in fleet. I think I'll pass on these. What about Empire development? What can we get here? That's already the second stage. Xenology. Okay. I'm just checking what's available in here. Colonize Barren. We did have a decent Barren planet. Somewhere around here. That's 7 turns. Anything slightly more useful? Colonize Mediterranean. Yes, there was a decent Mediterranean planet. Let's grab that one then. That's only 5 turns. Sounds good? Are you done yet? How many more turns? 2 more turns. Alright. We still need to possess 2 anomalies in our empire, but that shouldn't take too long to finish. We're basically working towards that. New minor civilization. Okay, what can we do? First contact. Yeah? Praise. Use your influence to flatter key politicians, which will improve your relations with the faction, or declare war. Assimilate the minor faction by providing assistance with a problem, okay? So if we spend enough influence, we'll be able to assimilate them. If we help them with something. Well, I guess we can do that. We can start working on it at least. Where exactly are they? Right here. These are the ones. Okay, good to know.
I greet you.
And we met the first AI.
Families.
The Lumeris. Where are they exactly? Over here. So I suppose it would be a good idea to expand in their direction. Because they will likely expand in our direction sooner or later. Yes, that's their home planet right there. From the looks of it. So let's check out some of these. Right here. Anything useful? A Guardian. Alright. Not sure what exactly we can do with that, but good to know. Keep moving. And one more turn to finish this. And we can still move. Yeah, now they are connected. I like that. So will it be faster to grab the next system, seeing how it's closer? Let's go and find out, because I kind of want this one. How many turns will that be? It's still 10 turns. Well, alright, we are about to get another vine ship. None of these planets are colonizable just yet, we don't have the techs. That's okay, we can get them. And another minor civilization. Right here. These are fairly close. Praise, sure. How are we doing here? 9 turns remaining, alright. 20% of the galaxy explored, that was quick. 8 out of 9 population, almost capped our population. And the system Kras is now part of your Vine's network. That's quite an interesting mechanic. Looking forward to seeing how it will play out in the long run. In mid-game and late game. And during a war. That will be interesting to see. Right, we can still move these guys. You can go this way. And you can go back. Next, 2 turns to finish our research. And 1 turn to finish the Vine ship. Cooperative quest started, okay. Backtrack the path of heroes by exploring 5 atmospheric curiosities. 0 out of 5. Interesting. I guess the count will start from 0. Because we already did check out some curiosities. Not sure if it was the right types. Let's have a look. Huge gas, Small ocean. Alright. Guardian Curiosity. Let's check that out. Guardian Curiosity, that's just one in this system. How about we just keep moving? Off we go then. 9 out of 9 population, nice. So, can we change anything? Not really. No, I guess not. We need to colonize these other planets. Once we get the proper technologies. We are literally about to get one to colonize the other planet. And it has Eden incense. That's going to be quite useful. Alright. Well, carry on then. Yeah, we can't do anything with these. Okay, carry on. Not quite there yet. We need 7 more turns. Also, we need to use that vine ship that we finished. And we should probably get some military ships, you know. Because someone will attack us sooner or later. Let's maybe grab some military techs. Let's see. How useful are these? System improvement. Okay. Resource improvement. We need the second stage. Focused plasma. Support module. Additional manpower 100. Okay, let's grab this one. That will unlock the next stage. And our hero leveled up again. So, we probably want more production. Yep. More production it is then. And we need something new in the construction queue. Probably research, so public-private partnerships. That will give us some more research. Alright, sounds good.
We are Riftborn.
Riftborn, another new AI. Where are you? Oh, right here. We don't know where their home planet is just yet. Okay. Let's start working on spreading the vines. How long will this take? 6 more turns. Not too bad. Alright, we'll get some military techs and start building up our fleet a little bit, you know, to have at least some basic defenses. I don't feel comfortable not having defenses. Send some probes and keep moving. As for you, well, we can still explore. Might as well do that. There's the improvement for some extra science. And what can we get next? Can we improve production? Yes, we can. 3 turns. Can't rush it, we don't have the tech. Because you actually need to research something to be able to rush, from what I remember. Elections. I don't think we want to do anything in here. Pacifists will stay in power, so... There we go. This mostly affects the laws.
The Empire welcomes all.
And another AI faction. Can we get anything interesting in here? +2 experience per turn on ships, plus 25% experience on heroes. That sounds useful. I wouldn't mind experience on heroes, actually. That seems like the most useful one at the moment. Okay, we can grab that. Academy discovered. Nice. Where exactly is that? This quest has failed. Right here. Is that it? Yeah, the Academy anomaly. And some curiosities. We can survey one of them. Doesn't really matter which, I don't think so. Hollow planet anomaly, alright. Solo quest started, dust to dust. Send a fleet to the quest marker, which is over here. Does an exploration ship count as a fleet? I would assume it does. It's technically a fleet. Right? That's my version. Okay. Oh yeah, research. We need to pick something new. Let's have a look then. Focused plasma, that sounds useful. A new weapon module, yes, I would like that. Only 5 turns. And then we can design some new ship. And build a few, you know, in case someone actually attacks us. Because that's certainly a possibility. Let's check the minor factions again real quick. So, praise. 10 turns. And these guys... I guess we can wait 2 turns, or we can just do it right away. Alright. Sounds good. How much longer do we have to wait here? I think we already finished. No, 2 turns remaining. And what about the other one? Right here? Oh, he's not actually working on it. You cannot connect vines to enemy systems. Oh, it has an outpost. Great, the green guys started an outpost in here. Seriously now? We got forward settled, basically. I mean, it's not a colony yet, we could attack it. Because our status is Cold War. That's probably a good idea, to be honest. We just need to build up a fleet of some sort. Well, alright. I didn't expect to be forward settled. What game is this again? I think Civilization is leaking. Send a fleet to the quest marker. It worked. I mean, hey, it was technically a fleet, right? Send an expedition to the indicated curiosity. Okay. Right here. So the system we are in, basically. Easy enough. Let's have a look right here. Oh, we have to just go there, or what? Okay, that's weird. Do you mean one of these? I'm confused now. Oh, that's a probe. Which curiosity are you talking about? This one or this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, we can do that, no problem. The bottom one. There it is. Plus 20 Hyperium. Reveals all the hidden isolated nodes of this constellation. Nice. And 150 dust. Destroy those pirates. Define those pirates. Oh, right here, literally in the system we were in. We should probably retreat. This is just a crappy exploration ship. He doesn't really stand a chance. Anyway, I'm going to make a cut here and continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.